BBC Radio 2. 10 to the top.
Our first contestant today is David Frost. Welcome, David Frost. You're in Barnby Moor in East Yorkshire.
Beautiful East Yorkshire, that's right, Vernon.
Yeah, wonderful. One of the highlights of your career, your time in the police force, was working as one of the managers in the Olympics Intelligence Centre. Wow. How good was that?
It was a great way to finish my service. My 30 years was up, but I got a chance to go out doing something completely different. It was out of my comfort zone. It was something I hadn't done before. It meant sort of moving down to London for 5 months. But it was great experience working with positive people, all committed to what we were doing. Met some great people from all over the country, and you've got to do something that scares you, haven't you? And it was a great way to finish my service, and I enjoyed it.
I bet you did. I mean, the 2012 Olympics in London were pretty much uneventful. I mean, outside of the tracks and the fields where these sports were being participated in, but I guess that's all thanks to you guys in the Intelligence Centre.
Well, in a very, very small way. Yeah, I'd like to think we played our part in delivering the safe and secure games that we did, but it was a very small part. But yes, it was a great place to be during that time. There was real buzz about the city, and it was just a really good sort of buzz about the place and all the visitors, and it was a good thing to be involved in.
Enjoy. How's your music knowledge, David?
Well, my wife would say that she'd prefer me to remember where I put the laundry room keys at the moment. I lost 2 weeks ago, rather than remember the trivia bits from the 1970s.
You see, Tess, it's not just me.
But I'm here, sometimes we're both runners, and shout out to our local Pocklington Runners Running Club. And what we often say, the hard bit is getting to the start line, and you're getting there in one piece and fit, and I'm talking to you, so it's all good. Anything else is a bonus.
Good man. Right, here we go. Good luck. This is your run, David, on 10 to the top.
To the top on Radio 2.
For 1 point, complete the title of this number one tune from 10 years ago by Little Mix. It was called Shout Out to Who?
Shout out to my ex.
Yes! I'll be honest with you, I am pleasantly surprised that you got that right. For 2 points, on her worldwide smash in 1984, who asked the question, what's love got to do with it?
I believe that's Tina Turner.
It is Tina Turner. For 3 points, your first piece of music is this. This week, we're celebrating Radio 2 Loves musicals, and this song from Grease is performed by Danny Zuko, alias John Travolta. But what's the title of this tune, please?
Baby, someday, when high school is done, somehow, some way, our two worlds will be one.
Is that just called Sandy?
Yes, it is just called Sandy, and it's worth 3 points. Here's your 4-point question. The track This Town has been streamed over 1 billion times since its release in 2016. It was the debut solo single by which member of One Direction?
I'm going to have to say Harry Styles.
It's not Harry Styles, it's Niall Horan.
Okay.
Lovely lad, Niall. For a point. What time of year was the title of the 1991 hit for DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince?
Was that Summertime?
It was Summertime, yes, for 2 points. An instrumental version of Amazing Grace was a huge number one in 1972 for the Royal Scots Dragoon Guards. But what was the dominant instrument on the record?
I believe that was bagpipes.
Yes. Was the bagpipes for 3 points. Let's see if we can put a little bit of a run together here and accumulate some major points, because you've still got your joker to play. Tina Arena made her UK debut in 1995 with a top 10 hit that had just a one-word title. What was it, please?
Oh, I'm going to have to get Suddenly.
No, it was Chains.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
For a point. The songs Would Be's, Pray Like Aretha Franklin, The Word Girl, and Oh Patty, Don't Feel Sorry for Loverboy were all hits in the 80s for which group?
Was that Scritti Politta?
Yes, mate! Tough question, that. Bravo. Gets you a point. This one's worth 2.
Can I jump in and get my joker in now?
Of course you can. Which means it's now worth 4. After topping the chart for a month with Things Can Only Get Better, D. Ream's follow-up went straight into this week's top 5 in 1994. Can you name it, please?
My simple heart will live and learn. I took a chance at the price my soul will burn. Inside my desire, yeah. I put the question.
No, it's not there.
You're the best thing.
Oh, yeah.
You're the best thing.
Yeah, I was trying to get to the chorus. It just wasn't there.
All right, so your last question is your year question. In what year did Radio 2's very own Michael Ball make his top 10 debut with Love Changes Everything, taken from the musical Aspects of Love?
Late 80s, maybe. I'm going to go 89.
Yes! Giving you a grand score of 11.
Great. Okay, thank you. Double figures.
Yeah, that's a good score, to be honest with you, David. Well done. Right, so let's welcome Joe Tomlin in Braddon. Welcome, Joe.
Hi, Ben.
You work at a local animal sanctuary. Look at you.
I do now, yeah. I only started in January, so I'm still very new there. But, yeah, I work in the large section, so I work with all the larger animals.
Lions and tigers and bears?
Absolutely.
So it's an animal sanctuary. Are these animals that have been left by their owners? Are these animals that have been found astray? How does it work?
Yeah, all of the above. So one of the sheep was found, I believe, just roaming the streets of the local town. And, yes, some animals are handed over by owners that can't cope with them anymore, which is the most sensible thing to do. Some are just found strays. Some have rescued. We've got a wildlife section as well there, so we've got 90 hedgehogs, I think, at the moment. And so they get rescued, some pigeons and crows and all sorts of wonderful things.
Do the pigeons and the crows and the hedgehogs get released back into the wild once they're mended?
Absolutely they do, yeah. Hedgehogs get released back to where they came from, so whoever brings them in, we give them back to them so that they can go and take them back to where, because they know their little area. So yeah, they just come in because they're either found poorly or they're just found or what have you. So they come into us and we make them better and release them back.
Bravo, great work. Yeah, lovely. You also like spending time on the allotment?
I do. I'm terrible at it.
Hey, at least you're doing it, Joe. Come on.
I just murder plants on a regular basis, but you know.
Are you growing anything you can eat?
I try. So at the moment, I've created myself an orchard. I've got some fruit bushes, so raspberries and gooseberries. Yesterday, in fact, I planted a whole load of seeds just of various things, lettuces and pumpkins and what have you, just to see what happens. So I'm more of a sort of give it a go and see how you get on. I just enjoy being outside, and if something grows, then I'm loving it.
Listen, you've got a score of 11 to beat, Joe. If you beat that, you get the smart speaker. If not, you get the coffee mug. So, good luck.
To the top on Radio 2.
Which famous river was mentioned in the title of the 1965 top 10 tune by Jerry and the Pacemakers?
Mersey.
Yes. Well done. You get a point for that. For 2 points, who had a 1984 hit with the song Smooth Operator?
Sade. I was going to say Sadie because that's what Steve Wright used to call.
Yeah, exactly.
Sade.
Yeah, it's Sade. Well done. You get 2 points for that. This week, we're celebrating Radio 2 Loves Musicals, and our very own Dame Elaine Page had this huge 1985 number 1 taken from Chess. But who is her duet partner, please?
But in the end, he needs a little bit more than me. More security and freedom.
My friend Helen would kill me if I got this wrong, so I think it's Barbara Dixon.
Yes! It is Barbara Dixon. Perfect. Well done. For 4 points, complete the title of this 1968 classic by The Foundations. Build Me Up, what?
Buttercup.
For 5 points, Let's Get Rocked, Make Love Like a Man, and Have You Ever Needed Someone So Bad were consecutive hits in 1992 for which band from Sheffield fronted by Joe Elliott?
I'm just going to say something really random like Smashing Pumpkins.
No, it was Def Leppard.
Oh, God.
For a point, we've tumbled down the scoring ladder, but we'll start again with this. What was the title of the movie soundtrack song that gave Los Lobos a worldwide smash in 1987?
La Bamba? Oh,
It is La Bamba.
I don't know where that came from.
Somehow people just find the answers randomly.
Yeah.
For 2 points, on her top 20 song in April 2002, which American musician said she wanted to soak up the sun?
Let's go Leanne Rimes.
It was Sheryl Crow.
Oh.
For a point. Which group reached number 2 in August 1993 with the dance anthem The Key, The Secret?
Is it Urban Cookie Collective?
It is indeed, yes. For 2 points, here's your final musical clip. Happy birthday, Damon Albarn. This 2005 top 10 hit by his band Gorillaz has the same 2-word title as a famous 1971 Clint Eastwood film. But can you name it, please?
Dirty Harry.
It is indeed Dirty Harry, yes, which means your last question is worth 3, but we're playing your joker. It's now worth 6. In what year did the Mavericks spend 2 months inside the top 10 with their feel-good hit, Dance the Night Away?
I'm going to go 74.
No, it was 1998. You scored 14 points.
Oh, really? Lovely. Thank you.
Yeah, well done. It means you've won the smart speaker.
Yay!
Which means, David, you've won the coffee mug.
Excellent. That's fantastic. Well done, Joe. That's yeah, they were tricky. You did better on yours than I would have done.
Well done, David, to you as well. I don't know where some of them come from, so the old Rolodex was working overtime today.
Hey, well done to you both. Thank you very much for playing. It's greatly appreciated. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Right, if you want to come and play, all you got to do is get in touch. 08000 288 291. Start your message with the word Joker. Member of the team will get in touch, and you can email us as well, 10 to the top at bbc.co.uk.
10 to the top on Radio 2.
BBC Sounds. Music, radio, podcasts.